Question 989. Normally, beavers are known to taste like beef. What obscure delicacies have you chowed down on, and how did they taste?
Oh dear, I can see this question's going south.
Jenny!
I feel like I need to make my escape.
You mean like something
Good-
you can go to
good
the
move.
store and
Gotcha.
buy, or something that you may get arrested if you eat?
Both.
I think we need a definition of delicacy, because I'm sure I've eaten a lot of things that none of you would ever care to, and I wouldn't have if I had the choice at the time.
I've eaten ostrich, and Tom and Thomas.
Thomas. Neil says, I can't remember her name. Nerdy says, beef beaver. Kevin says, knife beaver. Nice beaver. Seraphim says, beefer.
The one I didn't care for, and I had one bite of this, and I did not care for it, was guinea pig.
Guinea pig?
I
Would
was
that
in
be in South
Peru.
America? Yeah.
That was Peru. Yeah.
Does
They were
that
the-
not come on a stick?
Yeah, not always. Sometimes I wouldn't. Let's put it this way: I would not have tried anything off of the street sellers. In fact, we were advised not to. Very.
Repeatedly.
What did the guinea pig taste like? I'm fascinated.
It's quite fat. It was quite fatty. It was just it was quite fatty. It wasn't. I didn't do much for me.
Harmonica Man said, bear paw stew. It had way too much fat in it. Ilya said that she's never had beef-flavoured beaver.
Beef there.
She's limited to chicken flavored.
Chicken-flavoured beaver. Nerdy says, I've eaten dragon fruit. That's as weird as it gets. Music Collector says, I have had beaver, but it's not animal beaver. What's a non-animal beaver?
See, that's what I was thinking
Vegetable.
too.
I knew it was going to go down. I knew what fucking routes this was going to go down.
We'll tell you when you're older, Dave.
That beaver's going to taste
Mineral
different depending
Are
on.
you not an animal?
True. But a lot of humans don't consider themselves as animals, unfortunately.
Oh no,
I
we're
know,
not.
isn't that weird?
We're not we're not part of the beaver kind.
No, we're not. We're not. That's true. So I live in the middle of fucking nowhere, like in the south. So I've eaten some weird shit. Bear, turtle, squirrel, rabbit, raccoon.
So you haven't named
Snake,
anything weird
frog.
to me.
See, that's weird to people
No,
here.
snake.
Like,
Okay, I have not had snake. I have not had frog.
alligator. So we were talking about stuff that we've eaten when we were younger at work, and like I grossed out like most of my coworkers by mentioning that stuff because none of them have ever eaten those things.
I would eat alligator if offered. Absolutely.
Yeah, Nia says, I ate lamb meat and felt so sad for it. Kevin says, alligator is fairly mild, and frog legs taste like chicken.
I would eat alligator because I'd be able to sit there chewing, swallow, and say, fuck you, apex predator.
And basically all the stuff that Brainbug listed, I've eaten all those too. So
Wait, I haven't got that for yet.
Yeah,
Santi... Go on.
At some point, I've eaten virtually everything that lives in the Michigan forest, but fortunately, I have a mental block in about 10 years of my life, so I don't remember what most of it tastes like.
Well, that's disappointing.
the only one that I had a chance to eat that I will not eat was pasta.
everything in a forest.
The whole forest. He left it because there was nothing left.
It's just
Yes, he
flat,
did entire
bare, barren
forest.
ground now. He just ate the entire forest.
The trees and everything. I'm sure they were delicious.
Brainbug
But the only-
suggests that they would
one
eat.
that I wouldn't eat would
No
be
wonder you
possum.
blotted that memory out.
Brainbug
Santi's-
suggests that they would eat tarantula, and I'm just wondering, how do you skin it?
You don't.
You
Santi's
don't.
You
You
eat
eat
all that
the-
fuzz?
Yes.
I
You eat a
I
whole.
think you.
And they're
I
crunchy.
wouldn't eat it regardless, so it doesn't matter.
I think
That's
I think they should do it like deep fry it in batter, like
That's like eating a peach with a hormone imbalance.
I would have
Ugh.
thought you'd eat it like a crab.
No,
So-
you don't eat it. You just eat it whole.
Yeah. Santi
crunchy.
says, don't hate me. I've eaten cat and it tastes just like rabbit. Cat tastes like rabbit. Ike says beaver scent glands are used as a booster for flavors like vanilla. Be careful about your ice cream. You might be eating some beaver's ass. Right, Brainbug.
Well, that's
turtles.
true. There's no.
Yeah, vanilla flavor. Brainbug says turtle, snakes, alligator, frogs, crickets, mealworms, and scorpions. When are you going to eat your tarantula? South America is where guinea pig is eaten, but I couldn't do it because I had them as pets. Kevin then says human beaver. Who's a human beaver? How about tarantula's legs? Guinea pigs are delicious, says Santi. Neil says tarantula's legs are similar to crabs.
Actually, the stuff that they try to pass off as artificial raspberry flavoring is a synthesized version of a chemical from a skunk's ass. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. This is actual chemistry.
If you've ever had artificial octopus, what's the other, calamari?
Yeah.
Pig rectum.
Okay, technically calamari is squid.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, then octopus. We'll just say octopus.
Well, I've already eaten chitlins, so that doesn't bother me. Again, I grew up in the South.
Nerdy says, have you ever seen a beaver give birth to a non-beaver? Yes, I've seen a beaver give birth to a human.
Beaver is the only thing that to eat really well, you have to have some skill and experience.
Ilya says alligator. Harmonica Man says, I've eaten just about everything on the North American continent.
Come from a forest to a whole continent?
Yeah,
yes.
Apparently so. That's why this is
Really?
This is why Dave has told us that none of us are normal.
Mealworm apparently tastes like bugles. What are bugles?
A little
it's an instrument.
conical shaped.
We get them in the UK.
Corn treat.
We get them in the UK, Dave. Walkers make them. Yeah.
Oh! Yes.
I think in the UK they call them bra cups, don't they?
No, they're called bugles.
Oh, bugles.
Put them on your fingers and pretend to be a witch.
So I'm assuming they're. I'm assuming if they're made by Walkers, they're probably made by Lays elsewhere. So.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we're talking about the same bugles. We had that claim about eating everything on the North American continent, so that's got to include most of an orchestra.
Yep, that's true. Nerdy says, oh, actually, in America, I ate a little bit of a Twinkie. Aren't they inedible?
Aren't they wonderful? Oh, Twinkies, the best junk food ever created.
I've got to admit a weakness for Twinkies, even though I know they're seriously unhealthy. I've got to admit a bit of a weakness. I've got
You have a
Twinkies.
weakness for Twinkies? The packaged kind or the two-legged kind?
No, the two.
Not the thing that Matt Powell's trying to disguise the fact that he is. No.
He is though.
Right, Brainbug. Okay,
I've eaten Twinkies, and I can. I've eaten.
Twinkies.
I've eaten a few. I got friends of mine brought me back a box of them from America, and then the pound shop started selling them for a while. And I can confirm that they do technically contain food.
And the other type of Twinkie?
Oh, I've eaten a couple of them.
Well, I suppose the other type also technically contains food, but...
Right, apparently you prepare a tarantula by throwing it on the fire to burn the hair off. They don't
have the hair. Yeah, they're not all furry when you eat them. So, but you eat them whole.
What do
We
we
eat them
about?
whole.
No, you eat them whole.
You eat them whole, yeah.
No, you okay?
Eaten whole.
Oh, this is
I'll eat bugs if they ground up into flour.
Yeah, I've no problem with that.
But
What?
I'm not going to chop
Tarantulas.
some cockroach.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind tarantula flour. I could live with that.
I'd
would
be
you do
fine eating
grubs?
tarantula, just not in its
Yes.
tarantula state.
Neil says my weakness is bacon and Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts can sometimes be okay. Ilya says my weakness is bacon and steak. There was another YouTuber that made me send her photographs of me cooking bacon.
Dave, would you eat deep fried spiders?
Well, no. I wouldn't eat anything spider-shaped. You can grind it up. You can throw it into something and grind it up so that it's flour. Or I've got no problem with the protein, but I would freak out and not want to be in the same room as the spider cooked food, other than ground up.
I understand that.
Me and spiders don't get on. Right now, there is a big spider up there that's going to die as soon as this show ends.
That
I
poor
like
spider.
spiders,
Run,
but,
spider, run.
It may be gone by the time.
That
Otherwise,
poor
it's going to
spider.
find itself getting hit by a rather large yoga ball.
Why can't you just like scoop him up and put him outside like any?
Because that's torturing him.
Any compassionate human being would
No,
do.
that's called torturing them.
How is that
Because a lot of
put a-
house spiders cannot survive outside.
No,
They've
almost
grown
no
to
house
the
spider can
interior
survive outside.
environment.
So basically, killing him's an act of mercy.
Killing him as opposed to putting him outside, yes.
You don't need to take it outside.
Or-
You just
or
take
deep-
the
room
little,
that you don't want to
take
have.
the-
You don't use.
take the little spidey boy and put him in the shed.
There you go.
Where the shed spiders will eat them. Well, in our shed, the pigeons. Am I echoing to anyone?
I don't know.
No.
No.
Weird. Right.
Yes.
Yes?
I'm hearing echo. Yes.
Who am I echoing?
I'm only
Yes.
hearing an echo when Jenny's talking.
Oh, fine. It's my fault again. Great. I'll be
Sorry.
back.
Am I echoing now?
A little bit, actually.
Now?
There is very slight echo somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from.
Yep, sorry, Johnny. Wasn't your fault. It was more
Okay.
pronounced when she was talking, though.
Mm.
Well, I muted myself and it wasn't me, so.
So you're now echoing. It's Badger. It's clearly Badger. Because he's
Oh,
evil.
Badger.
I have earphones in.
But have you left the speakers on as well? Kevin says, thoughts on eating other arachnids or eight-legged creature?
Oh, this is.
We can't hear you if you're talking. No, we can't hear you, Jenny. Can't hear you at all.
I got fuck out of that. About
Did she mute herself?
No, sorry, Jenny, and it wasn't your fault. We still had the echo when you were out.
I figured as.
oh,
I
there we
figured
are. I
as
hear her
much.
now. I hear her now.
I've just seen an excellent tweet.
That's because I'm creating volume now. I wasn't before. I fooled you.
Apparently, Ryan Johnson is no longer on Twitter.
Who's Ryan Johnson?
Who's
He was the guy who directed the worst of the Disney rip-offs.
And that's reason to cancel culture him.
Oh, I think he deleted it.
You think he deleted it? I don't
He's
care.
he's probably harassed by people like you or whatever, saying how he fucked everything up. He was probably cancelled by you lot.
Right. Next question.
I think he should get. I think this compensation he should get to make another Star Wars movie now.
He hasn't made one yet.
Shut up. Next question.
Disney,
Do you not want my answer to this one?
Disney is canon.
Oh shit. Go on.
So I was at one of those little market stall things a while ago.
You've gone very quiet again.
I was at one of those little market stall things a while ago.
Yeah.
You know, the old like Christmas market in the little city centre.
Yeah.
And I had what the stall claimed to be a kangaroo burger.
And do you think it really was?
It tasted very much like a beef burger, and from what I could see of the backstage of the stall, seemed to come from the same packet as them.
well, maybe they
And
were adulterating their beef.
Quite possibly there wasn't anything resembling in beef in them either.
It's probably horse.
Ostrich looks a lot like beef. And they eat kangaroo all the time in Australia, I understand.
Yeah. It's a delicacy. Well, it's not really. It's just normal.
It's not really. It's just they shoot them because they don't like them.
I was gonna say it's not delicacy; it's roadkill.
Right, next question. Has anyone answered? Yes, good.
What
right.
was the question?
What obscure delicacies have you chewed down on?
Oh, okay. I said ostrich.
Well, Minnesota is the state that gave you the roadkill cookbook, which basically said that if you hit an animal with your car, you should wrap it in foil, put it on your engine block, drive 400 miles, and then eat it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Apparently emu is good,
Make-
and Sammy says roux tastes like shit.
You make burgoo out of it, apparently.
Uh-huh. You people are very odd. If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.